Good evening, YouTubers, or whoever's going to see this video, because this is something that has been put on my heart to share with you guys, because I've been dealing with it myself, you know, as a believer, as Christian, as somebody who came from a terrible background into a season and freedom with my walk with Christ. So lately I have been noticing that when God takes you out of the kingdom of darkness, there's always going to be people who are going to talk about you. That means you're blessed. There's going to be people who, when you start opening up and telling people what has happened to you, what you went through, what you dealt with, the people who've done this to you will lie, will seek sympathy, will blame you. You know, your captives are going to say, no, it was them, it was them, it was them, it was them, boo-hoo me, and all these things, right? And I've noticed that you're going to have to keep walking. Like, do not give up. Do not give up of wanting free from these people. You know, there is forgiveness, there's mercy, but when you walk in freedom, that means you don't ever have to go back to those old people. When you have a new life, you don't ever have to go back and continue those same cycles, those same things, those same problems, those same, you know, that put you in your flesh, right? That make you react, that make you want to react. And, you know, it's very shameful. It's very shameful, you know, because accountability equals freedom, right? With accountability comes freedom, you know, and, you know, especially when you have parents and you have people that have done these things to you, and now you're older and you're dealing with it. You know, the generation before us, they always want to hide it under the rug, say they didn't do it, they don't remember. But, you know, and us as their children has been affected by it, you know, our whole lives. Our whole lives we've been affected by it. And it's surprising how, you know, they try to wipe their slate clean without taking accountability or acknowledging their feelings. Like, I'm having such a difficult week due to this same very stuff, right? You know, and I'm protecting my children, you know, especially if you continue to go, you know, and correct yourself, take accountability, speak to them kindly, especially when you're doing all the right things for them, and they're still going to see the old you. You know, they're still going to blame you for, you know, this, that, and the third. So I just want to encourage everybody that don't let your captives silence you. Okay? Don't let the people who say they never did anything, that you know, because they don't like that you stick up for yourself now. They don't like the fact that you can talk to them like an adult. They will literally say, oh, they're yelling at me, they're acting better than me. And really, I think that's just all because of their lack of understanding. You know, I feel like a lot of those things have happened with me. I can talk to somebody exactly like this and they will have this whole fit. So just don't give up. Don't give up. Like, obviously I have emotions towards it. I'm going to be open and honest. I am irritated. I'm irritated because even when you give them mercy and you give them forgiveness and you give them the chances over and over again, they will still find a way to mess it up. And, you know, and it hurts. It hurts people. It hurts the kids involved. And, you know, and then they'll just blame you, and, you know, they're seeking sympathy. They're seeking attention. and I'm just over here trying to move on and heal and grow and, walk in this freedom. Freedom from who? My captives. Rather they acknowledge it or not, we have to stand strong and overcome the things that has happened to us. We have to overcome the things that has happened to us. We have to walk away from people. And when we do, people aren't going to like that. They're going to blame you, say it's you, because why? They don't want to take accountability for what they have done. They don't see in their minds that what they did, they justified it through the hating of you, and they justified it by finding some way to blame you without just taking accountability and then moving on, right? So, but God said people will prosecute you, people will talk about you, and those people are blessed. So the more that people talk about me, the more I'm blessed, and things are going to work out for my good, They do get a reaction out of me sometimes, because at some point, when are they going to, get it? And I've come to tell you, me being 32 years old, they still don't get it. They still don't get the pain they put you through. They still don't get they don't understand that they had physically altered your mind through repetition of verbally and physical abuse. Now, when you grow up, you're going to have to deal with that if you have not dealt with it yet. And, I work on that daily, hourly, secondly. I work on that. And, for people to just disregard that, it's like you disregarded all the work that I had to get here to even give you this mercy and grace. And they'll still find ways. So I just want to encourage everybody, because there is a lot of people who are going through physical and mental abuse and back and forth and chaos and all this stuff that we have stepped out of. We have matured and walked out of that, and they're seeking sympathy onto why they no longer have access to their victims, right? They want access to their victims. So I just want to encourage everybody, don't let them, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, find it in your heart and your mind to let them go. There's only so many times that somebody can tell you that it is you, that you deserve that, they didn't do that, There's only so many times that you can keep putting yourself in a position that is harmful for your mind, your body, and your spirit, and your soul, right? So I just want everybody to know, because there's a lot of us out there. There's a lot of us out there who are in pain, who's unsure, and these people aren't taking accountability. And I've noticed that maybe they never will. They never will. They have created a version of you in their head that they hate, and they will continue to hate you because it makes them feel better about what they did. That is the truth. That is what I've come to know. So just keep going, keep walking, keep praying, keep your bondage that they put on you off of you. Break those chains. God gave you the key to be set free. And never apologize for that. Never apologize. So in the midst of everything I've been going through this week and all the drama and chaos that I have not been a part of for over 7 years, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for reminding me why I walked away. Because trying with people that aren't willing to try on their end is exhausting. It's exhausting. So just stay free from your abusers. They might not ever say apology. They might truly not take accountability. And you might not ever get that relationship back. And that's okay. So, to everybody out there struggling, don't apologize. You don't have to apologize for anything except the things that you do and take accountability. They will push you. They will seek sympathy in your friends. They'll corner your friends. They'll do everything in their ability to make you feel less so that they feel better about themselves. Don't let somebody cut down the growth that you've come so far achieving. Well, I hope that you guys listen to this to the fullest, and don't forget, we out here living good.